Oh, this is really heavy. Oh! Hi. Are you here for the museum showcase? Yep, you're in the right place. We have free tickets today, thankfully, but yes, please take a seat and I will be with you shortly. Oh, sir, I'm sorry. I know you brought your cow with you all the way here, but you're gonna have to put her away so that we can avoid distractions. I'm sorry. Yes, let's get started. Welcome to the Goldberg Museum of Fine Arts, where we take art very seriously. The reason we're here today is we actually have had a lot of new faces stop by, and it's really hard to find the right balance between connecting with each other on the internet and not being creepy. So I thought about it for a really long time, and I thought that maybe we can look at our public subscribers' YouTube profile photos and present them, curate them for you guys, and exhibit them finally today in this museum. I couldn't think of a better way to welcome our community. And of course, we don't have perfect provenance information, so if you know the original author of any of these pieces, please just leave them in the comments. And if you are not featured in this video, but you would like to introduce yourself, please do. We would love to get to know you and welcome you to the community. I have titled our first piece today, Untitled Toad with Beanie. I have paired this toad with a gilded gold frame and a double mat, which fit well with his royal job in the Mushroom Kingdom working for Princess Peach. This piece is very special because it's also a unique example of post-structuralism. The reason I say that is it's not only aware of meme culture, it's also quite self-aware about its comedic effect. The beanie stretched over the hat, meaning Toad is now wearing two hats at the same time. The reason this piece is a great example of post-structuralism is because on top of all of that, on top of the two hats, this Toad is also presenting himself with complete sincerity. My personal favorite, although actually they're all my personal favorites. This next piece is called Saturation and Rebellion, the Semiotics of Televised Disobedience. This is a rare depiction of Bart Simpson from the classic American TV show The Simpsons. I have always wondered how Bart managed to stay 10 years old for 36 years or more. If you can please suspend your disbelief for one moment, you can truly appreciate the dedication it takes for Bart to be rebellious for over 3 decades. The way I'd introduce this next piece is, we've all seen a dog be faithful or loyal or happy, but have you ever seen a dog be skeptical? That's why I've titled this piece Dog Disbelieving. I've paired this dog with a deconstructed gray frame that subtly alludes to the deconstruction of our previous notion of what a dog should be. At the same time, the subject, the loyal companion, the dog, appears to have witnessed something serious, prompting a quiet unraveling and an eventual deconstruction of his own worldview as well. Usually when you're on a museum tour and the docent says the word textiles, it is normal to then fall asleep. But not this time. This is on therapeutics of thread, citizen motif as effective infrastructure. The reason I call it this is because without the parrot, this is just a rug. With the parrot, this is avian iconography recontextualized on a textile plane. Next, we have what I've titled Entropy Held Gently. A Rubik's Cube is ironically useless if we let it stay perfect. Chaos means it's being used, being held, being cherished, being loved, and turned over in trembling hands like a secret, scrambled by longing and solved by decision-making. This piece is titled Flat Universe Theory with Turtle. It's obviously a flat universe on a turtle shell, which has been encapsulated now by a three-dimensional snow globe that provides some juxtaposition between the flat universe and the spherical three-dimensional planet Earth. To give this piece the respect it deserves, I have actually written you guys a poem about it, which I will read now. Thank you. This is Flat Universe Theory with Turtle. The flat Earth got all the press. Conspiracies, documentaries, t-shirts, memes. Meanwhile, the flat universe waited, gently, holding galaxies like loose change in its outstretched lap. No slogans, no debates, just a turtle doing her job, faithfully carrying out the message of the flat universe. But no one asked about the turtle. They were too busy yelling about the flat Earth. This hat is really warm. Due to the extreme and unbearable length of this video, we will now be having an intermission. Please feel free to grab a drink, go to the restroom, or shop our museum gift shop at janegoldberg.com. We have a lot of cool things up there right now. We have this gold star necklace, we have some cool keychains, and we have a brand new designed leather watch pouch that also holds bracelets and comes with a really nice black box. And unlike its competitors, this is actually real leather, and inside is a microfiber lining to prevent water from getting everywhere, and it's just gorgeous and smells really good too. So you can find that at janegoldberg.com, which is the museum shop. Please enjoy your intermission and take all the time you need. Welcome back. So this is Portrait of a Man Who Knows Where the Music Is. The reason we have this piece, it's quite modern, I know. The reason we have this piece is because if you're ever at an electronic music festival, sometimes there are thousands or even hundreds of thousands of people at the main stage, jumping up and down, having a great time. But if you walk away from the main stage and you find a secret psytrance set, and there are only about 15 people dancing around, a lot of the times the music there is just way better than what you may see on the main stage. So when you look at this guy, you just got this confident feeling that he knows where the real music is. I think we just had to honor that and pair him with a relatively simple frame so that it doesn't take away from the fact that this guy just really genuinely knows what's going on, unlike our museum. I'm not going to say it very well because I don't know French, but I think this is Bob L'éponge avec fleurs. This is a depiction of the character SpongeBob, which is also from an American TV show. And I have paired this with a subtle, dusty rose frame, and I guess I just want to say that even a sponge can make us feel like a princess. So don't let anything limit you, okay? Next we have what looks like a bird peeking out of a hole. I've placed the bird in its natural habitat in this one, and I've titled it subject maintaining soft panoptic oversight. While the concept of panopticism, which was defined by Michel Foucault, who by requirement has to be quoted in every liberal arts talk, panopticism by itself can be quite intense due to its 360-degree surveillance view at all times. But panopticism, as shown here, is gentle, unobtrusive, and unthreatening. This is perfect if you need to look after your local dairy farm. This next one is titled 4chan is the only word I can think of. It's a pretty straightforward curation. It's really just something that reminds us of the friends we have who are literally never surprised by any meme that we ever send them, or any GIF for that matter, and in fact they already have a meme library of tens of thousands of memes, and they need to sort through it for long periods of time every day to send us the perfect one. And those friends have made great sacrifices, because the time it takes to select the perfect meme for every single situation in your friend group, that's great sacrifice. And so we should remember those people and make sure that they are never forgotten. For this next piece, I have something very important to tell you, especially if you're not from the United States. I think you should know before it's too late. When a baby is born in the United States of America, a few things happen. They're often born wearing a pair of free black sunglasses made out of plastic. Usually it's branded with some corporation that their parents are fond of. Yeah, I'm sorry. And then usually, in their right hand, the baby's born with a soda bottle. It's common for the baby to be holding quite a large soda when they're born, so you're gonna have to make room in the delivery room because you're gonna have to put this in the fridge. On the left hand, usually they're holding a burger, usually made out of beef. Understand that this is a common condition, but anyway, since I'm an American, I think this art is pretty cool actually. So I've paired it with the bold reds and blues that it comes with, and it really is nice. It has a nice patriotic flag. I will be thinking of it fondly soon on July 4th, and in fact, July 4th is the day that I arrived in the United States. Oh yes. And so the title of this piece is, sorry, I almost forgot. This is called Unanimously Approved Symbols of American Life. This piece is called Empathy Rendered in JPEG. It really called for a simple frame with an unobtrusive background. I didn't want to distract you from the soft and steady expression on the cat's face. And this is exactly the kind of piece that reminds us that empathy still exists in this world. There are some good people out there, not many, but there are some. Okay, next we have a Casio calculator watch, which is both a digital watch and a calculator. I have named this Portable Apparatus for the Management of Time and Truth. And accompanying this piece, we have a museum plaque that we'll be making, which says, amidst the chaos of modern advancements and shifting aesthetics, the Casio calculator watch endures, an anchor to the truth. True time, true design, and true intention. I'm just gonna pause for a moment and let you just sink into those feelings, those words, that understanding. I don't have a great profound thing to say about this, but I know that this account posts extremely good psychedelic music. I have paired this with 2 museum-grade Monet paintings because it really doesn't deserve anything less. And the title is Post-Impressionist Echoes in the Age of Electronics. This is a lesser-known depiction of the British character, Winnie the Pooh, who is a teddy bear. And here he is dressed up like a computer hacker. So I've named this piece honeypot.exe, and we have etched the glass jar with tiny writing, and it says this in base 64. If you're a cybersecurity person or you're just a fan of base 64 encoding, please feel free to decode this. It will be relatively trivial for you. And this line includes a secret message. Okay, and finally, I have curated this portrait to evoke the very proud and happy and extremely specific feeling of when you've just finished milking your cow and you're going to the post office, you're going to buy some stamps, and suddenly you realize that your childhood friend, William Brewster, who you grew up with in around the 1620s, who came over on the Mayflower with you to America, he's actually on a stamp now, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So I've titled this one, Bill, is that you? Thank you for attending. Thank you for coming all the way here. I hope you had a great time. I hope you got to know some of your fellow subscribers and channel watchers. And for those of you who are new to the museum, I would like to welcome you and just let you know that we have the most interesting YouTube channel in the universe, and I cannot wait to get to know you better. As a surprise, all of these pieces will be posted on janegoldberg.com/collections/art for a limited time, so you can download them and enjoy them in your own home. And with that, I guess I will talk to you soon, and have an amazing day and have a safe trip back home. Bye.